Connie Rock here with Bongo and Lily of Supreme Beings. What's up, people?
What's the deal? Bongo Rock, repping Supreme Beings and Hard Body Crew.
Yeah. I'm LIL. Everybody calls me Lily. Repping Supreme Beings, Hard Body Crew, Queens.
Stand up.
Queens in the house. How long you guys been down with Supreme?
So I think I started breaking like around summer of '97, and then later went into Bound, where we started Bound to Break, which is where Bonnie and I met. And since then, I think pretty much we started off
In the beginning, Supreme Beings probably took the name on and started repping as Supreme around 2000, 2001, maybe 99, 2000. So when we were the girls, so we couldn't rep just yet until we show and prove. But we've been around since the beginning.
How did that feel? A lot of pressure? Especially back then, right?
Yeah, you just had to. You couldn't. A lot of groupies, a lot of little girls, thinking they wanted to do it and didn't last too long. So you really had to.
we saw a lot of people come and go.
So we really had to prove ourselves as being, down for the cause and being about it and not quitting and just staying in for the whole thing for ourselves, not for somebody else.
As far as the girls back then, I know you said you've seen a lot of people come and go. How would you say it is now as compared to back then? Like, were there a lot more girls back then, like really being serious, or do you feel like now the bar is being pushed? The level of the girls is just...
I would say that back then, all the girls that were really serious about it are still doing it now. I mean, who was there? There was Yaya, there was Abigail, there was...
I mean, we're coming from Queens, so we grew up watching people like Rockefeller, Twist, Honey Rockwell, and then watching videos of Asia One, stuff like that. Now in the scene, you got a whole bunch of girls who are about it. So I mean, I think there's a whole lot of girls now.
Yeah.
Much more girls now.
That is serious about it.
Yeah, opposed to back then where there was just a lot of girls who were trying it out. I mean, we were high school age, you know what I'm saying? Only a few people really stuck around who we saw from back then.
I know you lived in Florida for a little while?
I did. I think I left like 2000, 2001, right when like stuff really got popping with Supreme. I would come back like 2 or 3 times a year and get with the crew. But I was out there, and out there really wasn't a lot of B-girls. You had Candy from Floor Angels. You had Beta, but they were really like down south, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. But in Orlando, there was really no females doing it. So when I went out there, I definitely made some noise. Like the B-boys didn't even know pretty much that B-girls existed. At least that's how I felt. So I went out there, and when I first went out there, I entered a battle that Speedy threw. It was like Speedy and the Floor Angels. They threw a jam. I don't even remember the name of the battle because this was like '02, and I ended up winning that battle.
Oh snap!
Oh snap! I went against this girl. I think her name was like Titanic or something, and she was like the illest B girl doing it in Florida and
in Orlando.
Yeah, in Orlando. And I took that. I won my first headspin hat. I remember that.
When I first started, the first B-girl cypher battle that I ever saw was J Skills versus Bonnie. And that was at the point in like 2003, was it? 2002, 2003? And they went 10, 15 rounds, something like that.
It was definitely a cool battle. At that time, I had battle skills a couple times. I think we battled about 3 times, twice in competition and once like heated. I also battled, I remember going to Pro-Ams and battling about 4 Floor Angels by myself, and that shit was like unexpected. Battled Who else? Like, I was entering a lot of B-girl battles. So I mean, it wasn't on some personal shit. It was just like I was battling girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The skills battle was. I think it was a frenemies.
It was a
battle. So I mean, everybody was just bringing it to everybody, and it just ended up happening that way. That we just went at it.
Yeah.
People. I mean, I got B-girls now coming up to me and telling me, "Yo, that battle inspired me so much. Y'all really did your thing." So I give it up. You know. I mean, she put in her work. She does her thing. She gets it in, and it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a learning experience.
That's what's up. Yeah. Thanks for inspiring us.
I mean, now it's crazy though. Like, I don't even want to enter B-girl battles. That shit for me feels like it's just limited. And girls get catty sometimes, and you end up battling a girl, and then y'all ain't talking no more. And it's just like. You know, what's going on? I'd rather just, you know, be in the ciphers, you know, represent. I do it for the love of it, you know. I mean, granted, if there's a 3-on-3, there's a 5-on-5, there's a nice cash prize, why not train for it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do it with your crew, you know, rep as a crew. But like, even a 2-on-2, 3-on-3 B-girl battle, I wouldn't mind. But like the 1-on-1s, that just feel like it keeps you contained. Yeah. You know, and I feel like girls shouldn't be, you know, just trying to enter B-girl battles. They should try to enter all battles. You know.
Definitely. So, coming up, who are your inspirations though? Like Rockefeller, Honey. You mentioned them before. Quick. Were those your inspirations? Like as you're coming up, or?
For me, my inspirations were the people in my crew. Like, I mean, I looked up to Jigs. Like, back then, Josh was doing it. Jonas was doing it. Like, I looked up to them. And these guys were, like, just breaking on the concrete. And it was just so dope. I was like, I never seen nothing like that before. I was like, that's dope. I love it. I want to learn how to do that. And I mean, I came up watching them. I didn't come up watching any other videos. Like, that's who I was looking up to. They were it.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, she's absolutely right. We was coming up, I think King Uprock came to our high school once because he found out we had this amazing practice, and he came through, and you know, he was like, oh wow, you know,
a real
like a pioneer in this game, you know what I'm saying, like King Uprock. But I mean, really, honestly, it was there wasn't too much YouTube at that time, so it wasn't like now young kids is going looking up people they admire. I mean, we was just like getting VHS cassettes, you know, that people was handing, you know, sharing or whatever, watching stuff like the old B-Boy Summits, the old freestyle sessions, watching Ken Swift, Crumbs, Riston, what's his name, just all the Cali, and then you had like Quick Step and like, you know, the New York, the pioneers in New York, and you know, Kenny and Legs and stuff like that, Rocksteady, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, we really didn't have, you know, we had each other up until we started traveling and going out to events. I mean, most of us were under 18, you know, and then once we I feel like the point was when we went to Pro-Am. I mean, Pro-Am was just ridiculous. That made me come home and really like try to get it together. Yeah, because I mean, you had France heavy in there, PR heavy in there, freaking Ground Zero and Floor Angels and just mad crews, and it was, you know, it was hard. It was dope.
So maybe we should close out by saying shout out to the community house, community center for letting us be here, you know. Shout out to the crew, Supreme Beings. Shout out to Queens.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my girl Bongo Roc, who always got my back.
Shouts to Supreme, to my crew, to Hard Body Crew, which is the females, the female division of us Supreme, and shouts to everybody coming up and doing it. And thanks for inspiring me.